Hi and welcome back. I just finished filming my yearly empties. If you want to see that, this is Those Eyeshadows. Still not exactly clear on who invented. I've seen Amber F and Cara somebody and a Danielle all credited with inventing Those Eyeshadows, so not sure. I've also seen Amber F being credited for those palettes, so really confused. Anyways, we're doing Those Eyeshadows. I roll in. This will be the finale and carryover because I'm not doing an intro for this one. I'm not really doing finale or intro. We're just carrying it over, but we are doing a change. So what we were doing last year was we were doing 4 palettes, all random, from all my eyeshadows. If there was no pan, the goal is pan or 25 uses. If there is a pan, then it's automatically 25 uses, expand the pan. And I don't remember who. There is somebody who gets credited for expand those pans, and I don't remember who that is. And sorry. But I did not invent any of this, is what I'm saying. So our first and oldest one we have in is from the Nomad Polar Express palette, the shade First Gift. Not sure which one, I just took my finger. We'll have that up for what it looked like last month, hopefully. And this is what it looks like this month. There is still no pan, but it has 30 uses. So that is 30 uses on that shade. And that does include using it on my nails once. So it is rolling out, but we did not get our pan on that one. Our second oldest one is the Too Faced Born This Way Sunset Stripped palette, the shade Sun Chaser. Again, I'll try to post what it looked like before. This one had already had pan in it. I used this one primarily as a brow. It is in my brows and in my outer corner. Oh, I'm wearing all the Those eyeshadow shades. The outer corner is the First Gift. The transition in the brows is from this one. This is what it looks like now. Hopefully it's expanded a little bit. It's just really hard to tell. But we did get 25 uses on this one. In fact, we got 27 uses. So that one is rolling out. Gets put away. Finally, we have the Simply Posh Citrus Punch, which had gotten rolled in last January. It got rolled in again at the end of the year. This time for the shade Tangy. Pause for that. And we hit pan in that one in 14 uses. It is I'm not sure it's going to show up. It is a tiny little pan right there. There we go. There's a little glint. It is a tiny pan. Baby pan, but it is a pan. So we're rolling it out. And finally we have the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. The shade Brisk got rolled in last month, which honestly, doing the carryover from 2025's notebook to 2026, this barely had any uses before it got rolled in. It was virtually new. This is what it's looking like now. There's a tiny dip starting to form in the center. I did not cheat and go for the corner. I went for the center, but it's only been used today's, well, it says 5 times in the book. Today's 6th use in the inner corner. So we're working on it. It's going to take a bit. But that one carries over. So now I switch from last year's notebook to this year's notebook. And I should have had this ready and I did not. There we go. Reset the wheel. Okay. So here are all of the eyeshadows in my collection. when you roll in 3 new ones, and I'll tell you what we're adding this year. Christmas Eve palette again, the shade Softly. I got glitter all over my fingers. So Softly is this matte here. Honestly, I am not sure if we are going to be able to get that one or not. So Odin's Eye, Christmas Eve, Softly. But we'll aim for pan on that one since it doesn't have pan in it. Our second shade is going to, well, that's our second. Our third shade is going to be Deadly Fate from Blend Bunny. I believe that's in Beauty Below. Yeah. So that's from the Beauty Below palette. So it looks like it's been touched, but this palette is brand new to the collection and does not have a lot of use. So, but it's a shimmer. These are not as emollient as the ones in the Lure palette though. So, Below, I have no clue how long it's going to take. Okay, and our final one, I just realized I should be swatching these. Odin's Eye again. Matcha Cookies, I believe, is in the Hey Reindeer palette. Nope. Back in your slot. So it must be a Merry Christmas. Yep. And again, we have another matte. Odin's Eye mattes are difficult. So having 2 Odin's Eye mattes is a little... a little concerning. Okay. I have glitter on my fingers and I don't have any way to clean them right now. Okay, so we have pastels don't swatch well, but there's Brisk. Softly. Should be interesting since now I have 3 pans in here I need to try to hit. Deadly Fate. And Matcha Cookies. Okay. I am... Let's go ahead and tuck these ones away real quick. And then what we're adding in is my Dandelions shades because they are crumbling, they are falling apart, they are a mess and a half to deal with. And I'm over it. So we are going to use up what we can this year, and then toss the palette. We're gonna just have to declutter. Okay, first declutter is this shade here, which I have tried to repress numerous times. It will not repress. This is the shade Freezing Fog. Out of the palette. Half the shadow ended up underneath the shadow. And it still wasn't pressing. Okay. So I'm going to declutter this because I have not used this palette this year because I don't want to deal with the mess of that particular shadow. I just don't. So we're decluttering it. So that one is gone. I have already marked it in the book when I was doing the chance over, I believe. I marked it as decluttered. Let's see. Rose quartz. There it is. Yep, I already marked it as decluttered. At 13 uses that I know of. Because it was just meant. You know what? Pause. Sorry, my hands were driving me crazy. Okay, so without that one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in that palette. And then in this one, we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we have 23. Go to number. We have 23 shades. So we're switching this to 1 to 23. And we get add. That's fine. And this one had been in Project Level Up before. Not lots of uses. And then this was in Throwback 30, I believe. From last year, the 2024 to 2025 version. And got pan. So they've been used. And Dandelion's not a bad company. I mean, for the price, they are fantastic. They are pigmented. They are still so pigmented. It is just, they're dry and they crumble and it's driving me bonkers. So what we're going to do is we are going to randomly roll in one of these at a time as well. So number 7. So we start with here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's going to be this green shimmer called Rosemary. And we are going to try to hit pan on this one since there's no pan. That's some Snow Spell. Rosemary. So that is our add-on. As we're adding in one of these, we're going to use these up as much as we can, and then at the end of the year, whatever's left of the dandelions goes away. But the Freezing Fog is not going to count because we are trashing that one today. Because it will not repress. I have tried with and without alcohol. I tried without the alcohol, won't repress. I tried with the alcohol. I think I broke something in it. And then I tried repressing without again and nothing. It will not repress. It's just a crumbly mess. There's some more crumbly messes. But this Dandelions was the first indie brand I came across. It seemed like they were at the perfect price point. And again, they are fantastic shadows. They don't last long. And I've had them for a number of years now, and they're just old. So, I should add that too. list. So there is our color story. And we will be back February 1st for an update on this one. But again, this whole month you are going to be seeing a whole bunch of roll-ins. We have the 3 carryover projects. We have Ancient Mythos, which started in November or December. We have Project Face Off, which started in November, and then we have Throwback 30, which goes from July to July. So those are the 3 carryovers. Everything else is kind of starting new. I didn't have a lot of carryover between them for those. But that's it, and we will see you soon, hopefully. I am still hoping I can get in the beauty inventory, because they're still sitting next to me in their boxes and I need to get them unpacked. So hopefully we'll get to that soon, but with everything happening today, it's not happening today. So we'll see when I can get that in, and we will talk to you later. Bye.